Morning Braille class and welcome back for our maths lesson today. Get a pencil and a piece of paper because you're going to need them whilst we do it. So pause me now whilst you go and do those things. Okay, let's have a look. So I want you to have a go at my question. So let's remind ourselves. Whole, takeaway, part equals part. So have a look at my question. Let's see what I know. What do I know from looking at this? 14 take away something equals 5. Can you tell me what I know? Good, I know I've got whole of 14. And what's my part that I know? Good, I know I've got 5 as well. So see if you can pause me now and have a go at this question like we were doing last week. Pause me now as you do that. Hopefully you paused me and you had a go. So let's do it together. Let's mark it. So we've got our whole is 14. And we took away something and we got 5. So we got a part of 5. Oops, screen went a bit funny then. So I've got to find out what I don't know, which is my other part. How am I going to find that out? Good, I'm going to take away from 14 and land on 5 and see how many I've taken away. So you ready to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 14 take away 9 equals 5. Okay, now I have got another question for you, a quick starter one. See if you can write down what number I have made. Pause me whilst you do that. Okay, hopefully you pause me. Let's have a look. So first of all, let's look at our ones. How many ones have I got? 1. One lonely one. How many 10s have I got? 4, that's right. What are 4 10s the same as? Well done. 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. I need to count in my 10s. Good. 41. 4 10s and 1 1 makes 41. That's a bit of a tongue twister, that one. Okay, so our objective today is, can I compare and order numbers within 50? So I want you to have a little think. I've got some symbols here. Can you remember what they mean? Can you tell me? Fantastic. Okay, I have got less than, greater than, equal to. What does that last one mean? It also means equal to, and it means something else. The same as. Good. So I can tell which way my symbols go, which one's less than, because this little bit is less than this wide bit here. Can you see? So I can only fit 1 in here, whereas I could fit 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I was reading that, I know 1 is less than 4. So I know that symbol must mean less than. If I was looking at this one, I could fit 4 in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, but only 1 in here. So I know that means 4 is greater than 1 because there's more of them. So have a careful look when you're looking at your symbols. And this one at the bottom means the same as, because I can fit 2 in here, and I can also fit 2 in here. Okay, so let's have a think now. Now we know that. Which way round should we draw our symbols? I've got 4, 8. 4, 8. Is it greater than, less than, or equal to? Which symbol will I be using? Well done if you said less than. So I need to check my bigger part of my symbol needs to go near the 8 because 8 is a bigger number than 4. So I need to make sure when I'm drawing my symbol that a wide part goes towards the 8 because 4 is less than 8. We always read it from left to right. 4 is 8. Okay, let's have a look now. Let's just zoom up at my first one. What number is this? 13, 31. I need to know which symbol I need to use, but I need to think carefully about what those two numbers look like. So I'm going to make my two numbers. I'm going to do my 10s and my 1s, 10s and my 1s. Let's look at the number 13 first. Shall we make it in our 10s and 1s? And then we can see which one's bigger, because that's a bit tricky. So 13, how many 10s are in the number 13? Good, there is 1 10. Put my 1 10 here. How many 1s are in the number 13? 3 1s, good, count with me. 1, 2, 3. So I've made my number 13. Now, underneath down here, I'm going to make my number 31. How many 1s are in 31? There is 1 1. Well done. How many 10s? Well done. There's 3 10s, which makes 30. 1, 2, 3. So I've got 31 and 13 up here. Looking at those numbers, how do you know which one is bigger, which one is greater? How do you know that? Good. I can see from looking at those numbers that 31 is greater because there are more 10s. Well done if you said that. So when I'm drawing my symbol, I need to make sure that 31, I've got 13 is less than 31 because I'm reading it that way, aren't I? 13 is less than 31. So my small end of the symbol goes towards 13 and my large end of the symbol needs to go towards 31. So what? Can you see that? The small end goes towards 13, the big end goes towards the biggest number, which is 31. Okay, let's have a look at my next one. Oh, I can't move it. Never mind. Okay, let's have a look at my next one. So I've got 45, 25. How do I know which one's bigger and which one's smaller? Let's have a look at the ones first. So I know I've got the same amount of ones in both of them. So are they the same number? No, you're right. They're not the same. How do you know they're not the same? Good, because 45 has 4 10s, whereas 25 only has 2 10s. So I know just from looking at those now, which one is bigger? Which one's bigger? 45, because there are 4 10s. Excellent. So I need to make sure my symbol, the large part goes towards my 45. So watch me. The large part goes towards 45 because that is the biggest number. Ooh, okay, a little bit trickier now. This one is in writing. Shall we read it together? Let's see, we've got our special friends I can see there. So we've got e 41 something 14. So let's make our first number 41. You can actually write 41 above it. 41. So we know we've got 4 10s. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40. 4 10s is the same as 40. And I've got 1 1. Let's have a look at 14. How many? Let's start off with 1s this time. How many 1s have I got? 4, that's right. Count with me. 1, 2, don't count until they're down. 3, 4. How many 10s have I got? 1. Good. So now I can see which of my numbers is bigger. Which one's bigger? Good, and another word for bigger is greater. So 41 is greater. How did you know that 41 was greater than 14? Excellent, it has more tens, super. So let's see, let's write our symbol. We need to make sure the large end goes towards which number? 41, because that is the biggest. My big end goes towards the number 41. Okay, let's have a look down here. So we've got the number 25 something ift e 50. So let's write 50 underneath so we know that's 50. Remind ourselves. 25 and 50. Now I could make them on here, but I can also, I know from looking, so I need to look at my tens. So how many tens has 25 got in it? That's right, it's got 2 tens. How many tens has the number 50 got in it? 5. So I know from looking at those which one is bigger. Can you tell me which one's bigger? 50, because it has more tens. So when I'm doing my symbol, I need to make sure the big part goes towards the number 50 to show that 25 is less than 50. Okay, your turn now. So I want you to work through the questions like this. And I want you to put the correct symbols, whether it's less than, greater than, or equal to. You've got to think about the symbols and which ones go where. So you have to read them carefully because some of them are in words and some of them are in numbers. So my first one, if I was reading it, I would say 20 is 2 tens and 3 ones. So I've got to work out what that number is there first before I can compare them. So think carefully. Do you have to work out the numbers? There, that one I do, 40 and 8, to compare them. So read them very carefully, work them out, and then work out which symbols you need in there. Okay, pause me now whilst you have a go at doing that. Remember, you can draw your tens and ones to help you. Next slide. So your turn now, and mums and dads, this website will be in the description at the bottom, so you just need to click on it. So if you go to the website, Top Marks, I want you to choose ordering and sequencing and have a go at ordering and sequencing these things. So here it's got some 2-digit numbers on the caterpillar. And you can choose a game and think about all of those things that we've been doing and see if you can order the numbers, which one's the smallest, which one's greatest, okay? And take a picture and put it on tapestry. And then our last challenge is, in a minute, if you pause me, have a look at which numbers I've made and then put the symbols in the right one, okay? You have to look at which number I've made over here, which number I've made over here, and then put your symbol in. The last one, here, you've got to choose your own number at the end and choose your symbol, so think very carefully. So pause me now whilst you have a go at doing that. Okay. Don't forget to put all of your fantastic work on tapestry. Bye for now, year one.